Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Welcome back to the Encouragers. Guys, you remember the last time we treated on our last topic, which I said lip to lip talk. I told you guys that if you know that your man is no longer taking your calls, and definitely you want to still continue in that relationship, I told you guys that there are many strategies we need to use to build up our relationship, and I've counted so much on us on our previous video, and the last one we treated on is about lip to lip talk. So today we are going to continue with calls in relationship, how our man handles our calls, and today strategy or tactics is going to be on hands to hands communication. See, in every relationship, if there is no communication, I don't think there is relationship, because every relationship there must be communication to stimulate that particular relationship. When you are in a relationship and there is no communication, my dear, I don't know what you guys are doing in that particular relationship. And I want to make this clear here to us that everything that I'm saying here concerning relationship is for both sides. Whether you are still about to marry or whether you are married. It's not just people that is still single that have relationship problems. It's also applicable to the married ones. So don't look at it that maybe because I'm not married, so I don't have the right to encourage you or to tell you about how to deal on your relationship if you are facing what I am trying to teach us here. Now, what I mean by hands to hands talk is this. Let me tell you something. As like psychologically, you see, body to body communication is more better than phone communication, but just that phones make it easy for us to communicate even when we are in distance relationship. You understand? But that does not mean that we are going to prefer the phone communication than the face-to-face communication. Now, if you know that definitely your man is already like limiting calls, is not taking your calls, is not calling as usual, or even stopped calling you, and you have been trying to call him to ask him what you did to him that made him to change suddenly, what you are going to do, one of the tactics that you are going to apply to enable you find out what is really hurting him or why he stopped. And as I said, I keep echoing this thing. All this is I'm telling you here is when you know that you still want to be in that relationship as a lady. You understand me? When you know you want to still be in that relationship. Because definitely if you want to continue on a relationship, you want to work on that relationship for the betterment and good health of that particular relationship you see yourself. Now, just make sure that you do hand to hand talk with him. Because as long as you are applying lip to lip talk, my dear, use your own two hands to hold his hands. Make sure that you hold his two hands. Let both of you face each other, eyeball to eyeballs, lip to lip, hands to hands. This one you are facing each other, and you are now asking him, babe, or whatever sweet name, whatever pet name both of you call yourself. Ask him what is really the problem. Let him air his mind. Because the reason why I'm saying this, so that you will not take a decision that is going to affect you tomorrow, whether in marriage, whether in courting. You understand? You might take a decision and say that since he's no longer calling me, that means he's no longer interested. And when you walk out, you will later regret it that you have walked out of something so precious to you. That is why I'm trying to tell you that you don't need to give up yet. Put some things into consideration. Put all these things I've been counting for you, put them into work and see whether things are not going to change for good in your relationship.